Okay, grand final YouTube recording has started. This is Foggy versus OrcWorker 0-0, a best of 5 in Golden Cup number 10. In the upper right we have Foggy, the guy who's so... yeah, it was a shame. A shameful story that he didn't qualify for WCA Grand Final, but this guy is responsible for it. Worker, also known as OrcWorker. He plays the Orc. He reached the final here after win against Imperius in the semi-final. And Shaddai in the quarterfinal, so well deserved. But he is usually not very good against Night Elf. He knows how to protect himself from the tier 2 push, but afterwards his game kinda fell apart. We saw that against Sonic in the semi-final. That was just easy pickings for the Ukrainian, and maybe it is time now for Foggy to do the same. Demon Hunter Blade Master, the obvious first heroes. Okay, he did not deny the warrior. That would be a shame, but no, he killed it with the archer. Everything is good here. Last Refuge is the map. Class of attack +6 already for Worker right away. He's setting the town portal. He's going for the harass with that damage boost. You can easily take it. And yeah, Foggy trying to get to the level 3 as fast as possible, going for the High Priest to get, maybe, get the Observer Wards to get more vision on the map, but here's the Blade Master, and with a backstep he will get it! Boom! There it is! Wand of Illusion, no experience for the DH, more experience for the Blade Master, so this early game, once again looking good for OrcWorker, but will he be able to transition into late game? We will see. Fast tags by both players. Actually, we have some stats on that one. They met 4 times in Jera Cups, Golden Cups, Zodiac Cups, and Foggy won 3 games out of 4. OrcWorker only a single one. I mentioned it. His strength is not playing against the Night Elves. But yeah, second High Priest spot here, replenishment potion being used, and that is it. But yeah, the early game for him a lot better than it is for Foggy. Nothing happening in the base, so we can expect talent play, of course, as we always do. Interesting question is, will OrcWorker stick to his Torrent Chieftain or not? Interesting thing though, for Foggy, Last Refuge is a great map, 67% wins out of 9 games. For OrcWorker it's horrible, only 1 out of 7 games have been won here on Last Refuge. Against Night Elf. And for Foggy of course it's against Orc.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, big Invo Potion. This is the dream against Night Elf. Because if you're invulnerable, you can't be cycloned. You are going into beast mode. And you can try to kill as many dots as possible. Yeah, but OrcWorker is playing it good. Here comes the tier 2. No, not really the tier 2 push by Foggy, but just a little more distraction, and he's trapped. If he plays it well, he's trapped. Yeah, blocking it with the grunts. Very well done by OrcWorker once again. He just knows how to do it. That's crazy. It's like in his blood. He always does the right things. Now, Staff of Teleportation, obviously, but this did not go as well as Foggy expected it. Beastmaster, the obvious second hero, the tier 3 tag right away, and for OrcWorker it is again a Torrent Chieftain. I don't know if that's the right choice, but yeah, once again he knows exactly where to position, where your opponent is coming from, when to leave the base. He knows everything about this tier 2 push, but from now on, that's his big weakness. Can he transition now? Can he play a better late game than he did against Sonic in the open qualifier semis? Torrent Chieftain is coming, Spirit Lodge and Beastery untouched so far, but Foggy is going for it again. He knows, okay, I have some time left here. Of course, he scouted it with the Quill Beast and the Lodge smoke. Oh, you know. You see the Grunt blocking the entrance? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. No way to get in. No way to get out. But yeah, the Lodge and the Beastery remain alive or in construction. Blocking it again. This looks so easy, but it isn't. Ah, making a small mistake here. The Demon Hunter. Nope, blocked again. Nice. Very, very nice. Losing one of those buildings is almost a GG because Night Elf is just so strong. But everything is intact. The Tauren Chieftain is here. The Raiders are coming and the Walkers will follow. For Foggy, we have the Engines of Wind ready. The Talon production is starting, but until then it's gonna be slow game for him, just waiting in the base until the Master upgrade is ready, because this is the time where the Orcs are the strongest. Getting the Ogre Magi number 2. And a mana potion, of course, would be the dream now, or another invul potion. Trying to go. No, okay, it's just an archer for scouting. Blade Master looks well, and it is a mana potion. OrcWorker, you lucky bastard. Always finding the perfect items so far. But let's see how much it helps him. Master upgrade has been started. 90 seconds left. First heroes encounter each other once again. Miss versus crit. So far, Miss wins this battle. But of course, all about experience here. The big items. What's going? Why did he throw that wave? Small mistake here, but yeah, of course, both are hoping for a Tome of Experience. But so far, the levels of the Night Elf not that impressing. He needs level 2 on the mana burn. Second wave. 2 waves just for the heroes, man. Night Elf can play this without any unit, just the summons and the heroes. And he's just making fun of the Orc, but here comes Ensnare, here's the town point. Oh boy, this surround not closed. Why the fuck would you do that? Level 3 for the Tauren Chieftain right away. Wow, this is looking great for OrcWorker. Tome of Agility for the Blade Master, but he is so far gone. But yeah, we're close to getting to 50-50. Obviously, Foggy needs some time, but it's so fast with the talents. You can so easily reproduce them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy needs a good fight. A real good fight. And of course the heal scrolls. Tauren Chieftain is very strong right now. Wind of the Wind. Okay. Spare your Cyclones for a second. Use the item. Or just sell it. I don't know. I think you'd sell it. OrcWorker very passive again. I think this is his timing window now. He has to capitalize of the supply advantage, but he's just keep on creeping. He keeps on creeping all the way, and he has his levels. I don't really get it. Yeah, you can just lose in those situations. Shockwave, not that great. Now there's no mana anymore. Of course he can refill 300 mana right away. Invo Potion being popped. He wants this fight. He wants that Blade this this Demon Hunter. But there's a potion. He's trapped. Oh, second end snare. Critical strike. Info potion on the Demon as well. That shockwave was amazing. Being countered right away by a heal scroll. Great shopping by Foggy. And he did not get the first hero. Now the units are all over the place. Here's the Tinkerwinker. Level 2 for the Beastmaster. He has the Hawk now. Lots of stuff is up in the air, but some dots are falling. Once the Blade Master is down to earth, he can get the Demon. Oh, finally level 3 for him. Yeah, the Orc army. He's just dwindling. He can't do anything against it. Oh, Raider surrounded with a tree. Great, great, great. Oh. And Foggy just won that fight with ease. Oh, he's surrounded. Is there a mana burn? Yes, there is. There's no town portal, but he can fight himself the way out of there. He can fight his way out of there, but for how long? The clockwork! The clockwork was blocking it! I can't believe it! The first hero goes down, Demon Hunter survives, and Foggy, yeah, gets the second hero. And this is over, boys! He's losing 2 heroes right after another. His army consists of 2 walkers and 1 raider. And it's GG. And it is GG with ease. Foggy winning that fight with ease. I told you, looked good for the OrcWorker until the dots are there, and then the problems start to appear, and he has no chance in that fight. No chance. Of course, the double surround was a little unfortunate, but he worked for that. Why would you fight between 2 forests? I don't get that. Against Night Elf, well, you want that narrow positions as a Night Elf, and you just walk right into the trap. Amazonia is next. Game is being hosted. Oops. 527 viewers. Very nice to see you. I hope you'll be back tomorrow when we are casting Jera Cup, starting at 1 or 13 CET. A little earlier than usual. Maybe if you're too hungover, then you can join a little later, of course. I allow that. So, both players keeping their colors. Scoreboard is updated. Okay. Map number 2. This time it is Amazonia. And once again, Foggy versus OrcWorker. Foggy starting here in the upper right with this Night Elves, and OrcWorker as the Orc, obviously, in yellow in the bottom left. And yeah, we talked about this many, many times. I don't know if I shall repeat this over and over again. OrcWorker, great until the mid of tier 2. After that, falling apart. And now I remain silent until that happens. No, I won't. Definitely not. But it's just every game it's the same, and he seems to be not working on that issue. Or he can't really get over it. Maybe you should try Shadow Hunter and just go for the heroes, like for once. Between OrcWorker and Foggy, it's now 5-2. Foggy 5, OrcWorker 2. Blade Master Demon Hunter, obviously. And this is a best of 5, everybody, for 85 euros. So, even if OrcWorker loses this one too, we will have a third game. Foggy is not, well, versus Orc, it's his second best matchup. 60% win rate out of 41 games. for OrcWorker. Yeah, it's 20 games and he only won 30% of that. But against the top tier Night Elves in Europe, he usually has no chance. His win rate against Sonic is horrible. His win rate against Watchief Ridge is non-existent, I think. He just has no chance against them. But maybe he'll mix things up. And show us something new here. The tech is a little late for the OrcWorker, and now he has the lumber start the tech to heal selves to be able to harass. Claws of attack once again, pretty nice for him. But the circlet for the demon is nice as well. Getting the second one. Stacking the heroes. It's interesting. Or maybe he was just buying it before the Blade Master can get it. That's a nice approach. Of course, Foggy wants revenge. He wants to beat him as bad as humanly possible for the WCA round of 16. Where Foggy was eliminated. The big upset of this tournament. As well as Rosenkill losing to... winning against Cash. So Cash dropping out as well. And we haven't seen from him since. It's a good leveling so far by both players, especially with that Taskmaster spot. This will need some time, and that is the time that Foggy can capitalize off. Can he get the last hit? And he does! He does! Good job, my buddy. But the Taskmaster is most likely not going to go towards the Night Elf. But keeping the Blade Master from level 3 is always a big thing. Oh, can he get it though? Nice block by the Grunts, but not for so long. Nope. Blade Master got it. Blade Master got it, but yeah, these small amount of XP, that's exactly what has been stolen. And the Rejo Potion goes to the demon, to the Blade Master. No, to the demon as well, being used already. But being cancelled now. Doesn't make that much of sense, but he cancelled some stuff too, so it's okay.
Players' forces are under attack.
It is a Totem Chieftain again. We have a cool beast here. There's staff.
A player's forces are under
Yeah, there is, but he did use it already. He's trying to get into it again, dropping the second cool beast, but once again, it's blocked. It's blocked. No way to enter. Of course, you can drop your Quill Beast, but what's it worth if there are 4 grunts? Nothing. Ooh, first time the Demon Hunter is able to enter the base. How much cooldown? 50-second cooldown on the staff. He might have to use his town portal. No, there is a staff of preservation, but he cancelled the lodge, and that is a big thing. The later Spirit Link and Dispel is ready, the harder it gets for Orc.
Players' forces are under attack.
So the end of the wins already. We have tier 3 coming for Foggy, and yeah, the hero levels, as I said, look pretty good. All you need is level 3 on the demon, and then you're set. One of illusion. Alright.
Forces are under attack.
Sellable, I think. So he has level 3 now. He's able to burn the mana from the Shadow Hunter, but the Stealing Magpie is running around, trying to get another Creep Jag, trying to steal something. In the meantime, Tauren Chieftain is leveling with the help of the Sasquatch, but evasion creeping by Foggy. Getting to the Renegade Wizard, using the illusion to tag. But Blade Master finds him right on time. Renegade Wizard, bam, gets the experience, gets the item, and might be able to get the Beastmaster as well with a crit. Just escaped the crit because of the town portal, or the teleportation staff.
The player's forces are under attack.
First heal scroll and the Sentry Wards for the Tauren. Level 2. Not that much, but he'll get the Merc Camp right away. We have Master Training coming. And he did no damage to the Night Elf so far, except stealing some creeps. And that's a big threat. But this time he didn't use the mana of the Tauren Chieftain. That's a good thing.
The player's forces are under attack.
Scourge Bone Chimes! Alrighty! Things just changed. Tons of HP regen for the Orc, and he was just OrcWorker, just a little overwhelmed with the item drop, sleeping over the Sasquatch. He could have stolen it too. Or maybe now with Cyclone, maybe it's too dangerous for him, I don't know. Level 2 for the Beastmaster! And we have 1 healing scroll and 1 invul potion. I think the Orc has only 1 invul, yes, and 1 heal scroll. But he has the Vamp Aura. TC found his so important level 3. The numbers look okay for OrcWorker again. 2 heal scrolls now. This is once again the timing.
A town is under siege.
The timing for OrcWorker. He's trying to go for the base. He has no pillage, but he has supply advantage. And he has everything he needs for a good fight. All he needs is a position. But Foggy is equipped as well. Invul pots, heal scrolls. Everything. And OrcWorker is being passive again. He's doing the same mistake over and over and over again. Of course you never want to fight in a Night Elf base.
Are under attack.
But keep on creeping. You can't really get something from creeping now. All you can achieve is a level 4 Blade Master. You can't really get the items there. Because you got them earlier. The Raider is stuck, okay. Big invul pot. Big invul pot. And yeah, the base of OrcWorker is sealed. And he doesn't notice. He does not notice. Now he has a 10 supply advantage. That is usually a 7 supply advantage. Because you don't have the Raider at your army. And he pulled the peons. Pulled the peons, first big fight in this game. Let's see how things unfold. Good position for the Orc in general. Nice shockwave right before the Cyclone hits him. And this is looking good for the guy from the Belarus, but he's losing his Berserker thanks to the Tinker. The Pocket Factory was great. Foggy trying to reset the fight, doing some more damage here. Heal Scroll has been used by the Orc. A little early, but he has one more. And by the Night Elf as well. All Invo Potions. Well, there are 2 more for the Night Elf, but... yeah, 49 for Worker, 45 for Foggy. But as long as the fight goes, the worse it gets for the Orc. We all know that. There's several talents alive. There's no mana for the Torrent Chieftain. No mana for a Shockwave. Would be perfect right now. Level up for the Blade Master, level 4. That means Critical Strike level 2. More damage from him. Next Pocket Factory being summoned. We have the Tinker level 2 finally. And yeah, great position. Great position for the talents. Great position for the talents. Is he going for a hero kill now? Level 4 on the Torrent Chieftain. Mana burn right away. Blade Master, is he trapped there? He is trapped there! He can't escape! He has a Town Pole and an Invo Potion. Okay, nothing to gain. Foggy down to 41, but Worker falling as to 43. But now the Demon has to pop his Invo Potion. Can he kill the Raider though, or can he kill the Blade Master? There is no mana anymore. Cyclone being used, surround right away. But of course in that time, the talents are exposed to the Raiders. One Raider goes down to Focus Fire, Invo Potion, and the Blade Master is going down. Level up for Beastmaster and Demon. 4 and 3 and 2 now. And yeah, something with a Dispel. And he loses that one as well. 2-0 for the Ukrainian. Everything as expected. He simply does not win the fights. That's it. He does not win the fights, and that is why he can't beat Night Elf. Tarina's Stand is next. Obviously a great Night Elf map. Ever since it came to the map pool. So this might be the final game of today. The chat was asking if I was covering Reprisal versus Lucifer, but no, I have no access to the Indra tournament, so I'm not sure how I can join that. Oh, it's a final best of 1. They just started. Okay, game's hosted. Will Worker overcome the odds? That is the big question before game number 3, or will it be a clean 3-0 sweep? Dispel is lagging, he said. Okay. Hey Zeppagandhi. Nice to see you. Alrighty. Game is started. Oh, this stupid overlay. It's 2-0. Okay, maybe the final game of today. But of course, nevertheless, we will be back tomorrow for Jera Cup 35. And yeah, of course, I don't understand a thing, but OrcWorker is still complaining about Dispel not being there, and Foggy not even a single response. Just good luck. Okay, he can make the sweep perfect here. 3-0 would be an amazing result, obviously. Sending a message to all the other guys in Europe for tomorrow's Jera Cup, where once again there will be 100 euros or $100, I think, on the line. Today it is 85 euros, and Foggy is one step away, one map away from winning them. Usual creeping for the Night Elf, obviously. Getting the laboratory. But I don't think we can expect crazy Shredder, Zapper action. Maybe OrcWorker should abuse the Zapper. That would be a cool thing for him to do. Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master Demon Hunter. Once again. Let's see how Foggy creeps, because he can do fancy stuff. Yeah, exactly. Casting the lightning shield here, use it for creeping, or use it to creep here. That's even better, I think, or faster, I think. Oh, did he? He denied it. Deeder! He really denied it? What? With the lightning shield, man, that's so easy to control. But whatever. Getting the claws of attack plus 6 Blade Master now, creeping the same spot. It's also very easy to follow it up with the Apprentice Wizards, and Foggy most likely gonna place his Ancient War here, getting the Sasquatch, and then it's time for the Blade Master to roam around and find his targets. Boom. So attack by both players right away, and this is exactly what I mentioned. Sasquatch creep, so easy, 1 Ancient, 1 Archer, and you get to level 3 almost right away. So what is the Blade Master doing? That is the big question. Okay, Tunneler. Very passive play. Wand of Illusion, well, it's okay, but nothing great. Maybe you can distract your opponent if you can't, or so he can't mana burn you. But yeah, the creeping takes some time, but of course the early game of Night Elf vs Orc on this stage is always very quiet. But on this map, it's even more quiet because OrcWorker's not even going for the arrest. I think if you don't slow down to Night Elf, then you have no chance. But level 3 is of course a very valuable thing. Because Windwalk lasts longer, with more time to prepare your strikes. And there it is! Level 3 for both. No, yeah, okay, of course he denied that 1 creep. That's why. Attack is halfway through for both, and now it's time for Foggy to dodge the Blade Master, and for the Blade Master it's time to find Foggy. This Frost Armor hurts, by the way. Really slows you down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh. Interesting. He's losing a lot of HP, and he's slowed down by Purge. Can he get it, or will this all be for nothing? Yeah, it is all for nothing. He has to use another Windwalk to get it, and it's not being rewarded by a big drop. But let's see. Once again, the line. LOL! He lost his Blade Master? I thought everything was safe. Alright. Sorry, it's very hard to build excitement if one of the players is losing their heroes to creeps. What is around? Foggy! That was very good. They can't move. They can't move. He's losing 3 grunts. What a nice move! This is just the perfect usage of the Wand of Illusion. That is absolutely perfect. What can you do? What can you do against this? Nothing. He just lost a hero and 3 grunts in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds. And the 4th grunt as well! Wow! OrcWorker doesn't really care anymore. The Illusions, MVP of this game, and of course the creeps at the natural expansion. What can they do now? Okay, the duration. I think this has been the most perfect usage of a Wand of Illusion in, like, ever. 4 grunts, 1 hero. Oh well, the hero was not due to the Wen of Illusion, but 4 grunts, really? How can you not leave this game? And he gets the 5th grunt. Booyah! Level 2, level 3. So easy. So easy. But maybe... No, there's the staff. I thought maybe he can get the DH in return, but of course there's the staff. And there's tier 3. And there's master. And there's not even Ensnare. There's not even Ensnare. There's 1 raider, 1 walker. And that's it. The hero is not on the battlefield again. 110 seconds, of course. Torrent Chieftain is still level 1. The Tinker is there. Beastmaster is level 2. 2 gauntlets. So he cannot be sniped that easy. And this is just a perfect game for Foggy. This is the dream of all Night Elves. I think. Oopsala, oopsala, oopsala. There it is. My camera just got a little wild. Couldn't control it anymore. Okay! Yeah, of course, you play it slow now. But the Blade Master is nearby, but what can you achieve? You always, you already got the item there. Huh. I think he's just too scared from that creeps. I don't want to go there anymore! They're hurting me! Mommy, do something against it! But yeah, the spots are all so small. This was the one that Foggy took. So the Torrent Chieftain will not even get to level 2. And we have Master. We have Master. We have heal scrolls. We have potions. We have everything. And in a scenario, in a situation where OrcWorker should have 10 supply more than his opponent, Foggy has 2 supply more than his opponent. That is absolutely horrible.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, pick it up. Pick it up to make things even worse. Maybe with base trade, whatever. He's definitely the Tinker home. So we have not seen the last of OrcWorker today. Foggy is supply stuck. This opens a small, a tiny opportunity for OrcWorker, but nah. Foggy says, nope. I'm gonna shut that window in front of your nose. Oh yeah, he's still supply stuck though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cyclone is done. Worker is not trying to pop it out. Torrent Chieftain is not even level 2. Okay, he will get level 2 here. $20 HP, 20 XP. Foggy going for an expansion. This is cocky. I would laugh so hard if somehow OrcWorker is finding a way to punish this.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Well, that's the most easy method to defend an expansion. Just use Cyclone over and over and over and over again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, no mana as it seems. Yeah, this is just... I don't even have to cast this anymore, you know. Losing your Blade Master twice. One time to creeps and one time to... I'm trying to be super greedy and know I have not enough mana and run into talents. Yeah, counter expansion. Okay, if you can drag it into the super late game, there might be a chance with like headhunters and stuff. I don't think he'll tech to tier 3. I don't see that. So what's Foggy doing? He's just exploring the map a little. Greater heal, very nice for him. Yeah, there's not that much left to creep. The expansion for Foggy almost running. And running. Where the hell did OrcWorker find the time to get this expo up? Foggy is not punishing him too hard, I feel. The Orc Expo is worth more than a Night Elf Expo. Potion of Invulnerability, nice. Both got the perfect drops, I feel, from their Cobalt Creep camps. Foggy is scouting again with that hawk. Of course he knows about the expo. Is he getting ready? One Invu Potion. Oh, is he getting... No, there's 2 Windwalks this time. Revealed. Mana burnt. Will he cyclone him? Nah, he's not. That would have been so freaking funny. Well, Foggy is set. 58 versus 56. This is a nice... Oh, not losing the Fury Dragon, man. But we have 2 Berserkers. That is nice. 1 heal scroll. 2 heal scrolls and a big Invu Potion. No, it's actually a good inventory. 1 heal scroll here, 2 heal scrolls and 1 Invu Potion there. Plus a Mauler who will do so much damage to the Raiders and block so much space. But the Great Hall has finished. So both players have an expansion now. This is so weird. The game was over after 5 minutes. And now? It's open again? What the hell? Muddy the Mud Golem, everybody. And, oh, he's sandwiching him. Very nice. Oh, Shockwave hitting good. Shockwave hitting very, very good. The Raiders in the midst of the talents. Dispel being used this time. Another perfect Shockwave. Heal Scroll being used for the 2nd time. But there is 1 more on the Tinker. 1 more on the Torrent Chieftain as well. He's going for the hunt on the Beastmaster. Not getting it. 2nd Heal Scroll. All the Heal Scrolls gone. Muddy the Mud Golem still alive, everybody. But OrcWorker, he's losing so much. GG. He was just losing too much. And the winner of the Golden Cup number 10 is Foggy. Congratulations. That was Golden Cup number 10, everybody. And, yeah, what can I say? What I didn't say today. We will cast Jera Cup number 35 tomorrow at 13 CET. Then, if you like this cast and this broadcast, the 4-5 hours that 4 hours, right? Yeah, 4 hours that we invested into, please take a look. Right under the stream, there are several links how to support us via Amazon, via G2A, via PayPal. Subscribe at Twitch is also a nice opportunity, or yeah, whatever you want to do. You know, there's plenty of options. Okay, that's it for today. We will play the goodbye song, and then we will play the Warcraft Observer number 4 right after. So don't leave just yet. Oh well, I can. No. Nah. First the Donuts, then the Observer for all the guys who stayed. Okay, here it is. Goodbye, everybody.
The wir sehen euch bald wieder. Wir schreiben fleißig an einem neuen Album. Und